So you ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Do
let me
it.
finish. What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy K Bear, and today we're bringing you some dumb shit. Yep,
Hey.
that sounded like you were low-key like hitting a bong or something.
Yeah, my Chick-fil-A sweet tea bong.
Oh yeah, that's the old Chick-fil-A sweet tea bong. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I got Taters with me here today, and today we're gonna be doing something a little special. We're gonna be doing a Pokemon Gen 3 tier list.
Oh boy.
I'm certain that my video is gonna get fucked up, but this is just what we're doing. So we're gonna go through all of Gen 3 Pokemon. As you can see, there's a handful of them,
There's a
and
lot. I should have chose Gen 1.
I mean, I want to say there's only about 20 or 30 more in this one.
Fuck. There's a lot though.
Well, I'm gonna have
Well,
to
let's
deal
get
with
right
it.
into it. Trico is top tier, no doubt
You think
about it.
Trico's S tier?
Actually, no. No.
I think Trico's
Grovyle
A
S
tier.
tier.
I think
Yeah.
is he even
Yeah.
A?
Trico's pretty cute.
He's cute, but like, is that all that matters?
That's all that matters to me. At least as far as Trico goes.
A tier though. All right, we're
We
gonna have
can
to.
throw him in B, but I
I'll
wouldn't
put.
be mad about it.
All right, we'll put him in A for now. Okay. We'll create more of a baseline as we go, so
Yeah.
we know like what should and shouldn't be in these tiers. Okay. All right.
Grovyle's straight to the top. 'Cause
I'd
he's one of
also
my
like Grovyle. I know he's your favorite. I probably wouldn't necessarily put him in S, but he is really cool.
Yeah.
You know, all that. I think
Sceptile, I don't really give a shit where he goes.
you don't give a shit about Sceptile. I think that all
No.
the starters in this gen are actually really sick.
I yeah,
At
I
least the
mean,
final forms are all
see,
really sick.
I love Trico and Grovyle, but Sceptile is just kind of lame to me. Don't get me wrong, he's who I picked to run, but I just don't love his look, you know.
I
But I'm
think
okay with an 8.
we're going A tier. Should we do megas or should we leave those behind?
Let's leave this behind
All right,
because
we
they're not
ought,
really
ought to
great.
leave this world behind. We'll do that for
Yeah.
now. At the end, I'll throw them in wherever I think they seem fit because
Okay. Yeah, because
know
I
what
don't
you
know a
play.
whole lot about the megas.
All right, Torchic.
Torchic's a cutie. He's A at the very
I think
minimum.
A.
I
I
think.
also think A. He's just
Mhm.
he's so cute, so fun. Now Combuskin, I'd say Combuskin C at best.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because he's kind of a dumbass. You know, look at him.
So I'm going solely based off cuteness right now, and I like him.
No, it's not. It's not based off cuteness. It's based off of how good they are, and if because you're not gonna do cuteness for something like fucking Hariyama.
But
I'd
Harry
probably,
Mama is good.
yeah, that's why I'd probably have him at fucking S or A tier. So it's like it's more than that.
All right,
So
well you go with the like actual like usability, and I'll go
all
with the
right,
cuteness.
all right. Well, he's Combuskin C
Or just
tier.
general feelings about him.
Blaziken.
Blaziken, fucking god tier.
Yeah, that's
He's
what I'm
so
thinking.
good.
S tier. He's so good. I mean, between how good he is competitive and like just how good he is, like
He
S tier.
yeah,
I
unparalleled.
remember fucking rocking sky uppercuts since I was a tot, even though I wasn't
Hell
a
yeah.
tot at the time.
Now I hear you like Mudkips.
We have heard that. Now is that S tier though? I think Mudkip is high key my favorite of the starters of
Okay.
the base form starters.
Okay.
That is.
I can yeah, I can get on board with that. I think the first evolutions of all these are like way better than the second or the third for this generation.
See, I don't necessarily agree with that statement, but I do. I mean, I think that they are all. I mean, you did just say that about Grovyle too, so you're an idiot. But Marshtomp, I'll put.
Marshtomp's very average in my opinion.
Yeah, he's
I
real
don't think
derpy.
he's anything special.
He's derpy, but he's like I like how derpy he is. We'll go
Yeah.
C tier with Combuskin because if I didn't
I'm
give
okay with
Combuskin
that.
love, I can't give.
I think
Alright.
Swampert's a solid B tier.
You think B? I was
Yeah.
leaning more toward A.
I mean like he's pretty good defensively other than grass type, you know?
I mean, yeah, but if we're just gonna be talking about typings, then like,
Well, like you know, he's not cute. Don't get like not at all.
I mean, yeah, but
But
I wouldn't
he's
call Blaziken cute either.
yeah, but Blaziken doesn't need to be cute because he just whoops so much ass it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Swampert is so cool. Do you remember what his old sprite used to look like? He
Not
used to be on all
really.
fours and like he was like about to spear you like the edge from.
Hmm. I mean, you can throw Swampert A if you want to. I think he's a B at the minimum. You know,
Okay, all right.
he's
I'm gonna put him
he
in the A's. I'm gonna put him in the A's then.
okay.
All right, Poochiana,
Poochyena, I throw that in D tier unless there's something lower.
D
You
tier.
know,
You think D tier?
I don't think he's on par with
I
Combuskin.
think Poochyena should be C tier, and then Mightyena should be D tier.
I think they should both be D tier.
I think Poochyena at least is kind of cute.
I, um,
I can't
I,
believe that you'd say that about
he-
all black everything, dude.
he's not all black everything. He's
All
gray.
right, so okay, so where would you put Zigzagoon and Linoon?
Zigzagoon has the pickup ability, and that shit is high key good early game.
Sure.
So I would say maybe like a B tier. He's not very usable, but you run him in whatever like empty party spot you have, and you're guaranteed to get some good items.
I just,
I,
I mean, if we do that, I'm putting Poochyena in C.
that's fine.
We'll put Zigzagoon in B. All right.
We'll fight about it off camera.
Now Linoon's an interesting one because Linoon is like a super potent like sweeper. Because E Killer.
I was gonna say if you ever bother to train a Zigzagoon to the point that it evolves, you're doing something wrong with your life.
You have to
But
hit
I
B
didn't know
so
it
that
was
you
a good
keep
sweep.
pickup.
What's that?
You have to hit B so you keep pickup.
Oh, it doesn't carry that into Linoon?
I don't
Oh,
think
that's
so.
another
I
pick.
don't think so. Maybe it does. Actually, it probably does now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know. You can throw him wherever you see fit. 'Cause I don't know a whole lot about Linoon.
I think he's also fit for B tier.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Wurmple is
Wurmple.
just garbage. String shot all day. Get the fuck out of here.
So I think we're in agreement that we should put Wurmple plus the cocoons in D tier
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Now the question is, where do Beautifly and Dustox go?
Probably not much higher. Maybe C at best.
Maybe C at best. I feel like you're probably right. I feel like they both have something mediocre that makes them like not awful,
Yeah.
but
I just feel like bug types do not get a fair shake as far as like usability at all. Like they're not good, which is unfortunate for them, you know?
yeah. Yeah, we'll leave them like that. All right. So we've got the Lotad line.
Lotad.
I personally hate Lotad,
See, I think he's kind of cute.
but I hate Lombre more.
Okay, so let's put like maybe Lotad as a C and Lombre as a D.
All right, I'm good with that.
Ludicolo, I think is pretty decent, especially like later when he gets Swift Swim.
I agree that he's pretty good, but I also hate him. I hate him so much, but I'm willing to go B tier.
I think B tier is a good spot
B
for
tier,
him.
okay.
He's not amazing by any means, but he's not, awful. He's middle of the road.
Middle of
He,
the road.
he can be a sweep.
Middle of the road. All right, so C dot.
C dot, I feel like pretty much every first Evo that's not a starter should basically end up in D.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that all the way. Like Aeron can't be D tier. Trapinch, I can't put in D tier. I just can't. Something like Spheal can't be D tier, dude.
I don't know, man.
Beldum can't be D tier. I'm just
So,
saying.
okay, you're right. All right.
Even
you're
though
right.
Beldum is
I'll
arguably the worst first line Pokemon, like that has to be at least a B or a C, you know?
I'll give you Beldum.
I will put C dot in D though, because he is pretty dog shit.
Yeah, C dot.
Nuzleaf.
I don't know anything about Nuzleaf.
I feel like I want to pay homage to the fact that Nuzleaf is the origin story of Nuzlocke.
Oh, that makes sense. Totally didn't know that though.
The origin of it is the person who made the comics, because it was originally a comic strip.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you them when we're done with this.
Okay.
But they kept drawing their Nuzleaf as like John Locke or something like that. Like the face as the inspiration. So like that just became like the like icon of the game mode.
I can respect that. We could throw him up in B if you want to.
Nah, we'll put him in C. A little bit of respect, but not much.
Now Shiftry, I think, is at least a B.
You think he's at least a B? I think I can agree with that because I always liked Shiftry a lot more than Ludicolo.
Okay.
But he's not as good. He's just not as good.
Yeah, I do like his like typing though. I think he's pretty cool. It's like Grass Dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's cool.
Have I shown you the new Pokemon that they're releasing?
If it's like within the last like month or so, then
all right. Then we're gonna have to when we're done with that. It's called Zarude, so we're gonna have to go to that.
It's almost bedtime.
I know, dude. We're getting there. We just got to power through.
Yeah,
we're at 10 minutes and we've gone through 20 Pokemon, so we're gonna be fine.
Tailo, no. Get the fuck
You
out
don't
of
like
here.
Tailo?
No, I don't like Swellow either.
You
I
don't
think
like
they're both awful.
Swellow?
No.
There's something about Pokemon that have guts that I just really enjoy.
I mean,
Did you never use a Swellow in game?
no. I honestly don't even remember what I used for my flyer because I fucking hate Wingull and Pelipper too.
I mean, I guess you could have not used them on. Like, did you ever use Altaria? I feel like you would
Um,
never. You probably used Flygon.
no.
No? Tropius?
We'll talk about Tropius later.
Turns
That's
out
a,
you just never flew. You just always walked because you fucking
you know,
hated
I
them all.
probably did have like a fucking Swellow or something just to
That's
fly
what I'm
me, and then
saying.
I
I
throw it
think
right
he's
back
got
in the
to go
box.
B only for like the respect, you know?
Okay, fair enough. Now, I do feel like we have to give a little respect to Pico.
I don't think
So
so. I don't
I
feel
think
that way.
that Wingull should be higher than fucking Pelipper,
See, I don't
in
agree with
my
that.
opinion.
I don't agree with that at all because Pelipper gets Drizzle,
Mm.
and it's like I mean that's what makes rain teams rain teams.
All right, put them where you want. I don't like them all
We're gonna
that
put
much.
Pelipper. We're gonna do that. Well, we're gonna do that.
All right,
Pelipper in B, Wingle in D because Wingle sucks donkey nuts.
all right. So, fucking, is it Wallace who
Ye-
has Ralts?
Wally
Wally, that's it. The biggest bitch ever. Throw Ralts down in D.
in D. I mean, it isn't very good.
Curly has maybe a C on a good
I
day.
would say Curly is worse than Ralts. I'm putting Ralts in
Okay,
C and Curly in
all
D.
right.
Now
Gardevoir
Gardevoir.
has too much fan fiction, but
Yeah,
you
but
got to give it the respect.
that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking
Fuckable,
A.
it's a B at least.
I'm thinking A. Yep. Yep.
All
I'm
right.
okay with that. And then Mega will skip for now. All right. Now here's a line that I actually really have loved over the years.
I actually really like Surskit. It's pretty terrible, but I like it
We're going
anyway.
B tier with Surskit
Okay.
because
I
I
feel
really
like
liked
that
him.
does that make Masquerain an A tier or is that sitting in B as
I
well?
don't think so. I don't. The thing about it is, as much as I've trained Surskits over the years, I don't remember using a Masquerain.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you ever used one?
I don't think so.
See, but we both think Surskit's the man.
I like Surskit a lot. Put it in the same tier. I'm
Yeah,
okay with
we'll go
that.
same
Yeah.
tier.
Shroomish, it's
Shroomish is
so
a
hard
dumb
because
bitch.
I think Breloom is badass, but the fact that it comes from Shroomish really upsets me.
I
I
mean,
think Breloom belongs in the S though.
you
I like
think?
where you
Okay,
put that.
I like that too. I think Shroomish at best C. It's like the. I mean, I guess you also have
It's like
Lotad and C dot as your grass types, but like I feel like Shroomish is the first grass type that actually starts to fucking matter. You know?
yeah, I mean it's got like the absorb whatever, Mega Drain. It's not great, but you got to use it
Effect
for so
Spore
long to
is
get to a
so
Breloom. Yeah,
annoying. I mean,
yeah.
Breloom's level 26, I think.
I thought it was higher than that.
It's 23
Why
or
am I thinking it
26.
was like 50 something?
Because you're an idiot. What the what?
Oh, maybe that was like. Oh fuck! Hold on.
Only a couple Pokemon evolve in the 50s.
Let me Google.
Yeah, you do that. I mean, you're an
Shroomish
idiot, but
evolve level. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
you just kept
Oh,
smashing D.
23.
23.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Is it like maybe it's you have to keep it to get like
Mm.
spore or something
Yeah,
like
that
that.
that would make more sense.
Okay. So maybe I'm not fully crazy because it's definitely 23.
Yeah, that honestly makes a lot of sense because I do know
Yeah.
that matters.
Okay. So as far as this next line goes, I'm not a fan of any of them.
Really,
Vigoroth's okay.
I like
I like
Vigoroth.
his design.
I like Vigoroth.
Okay.
I feel like I gotta do it like this because I also like Slacking, even though I don't ever use him.
I think slacking is cool sometimes.
He just kind of claps cheeks and big sleeps, you know?
Am I mistaken, or was there a way for him to like steal abilities from somebody else?
I mean, there's skill swap that people would use.
That might have been it.
So, like, one Mon would use skill swap and give him a different ability.
Hmm. That's pretty badass. It's got to be in doubles though, right?
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious. Slacking's okay. I'm okay with.
I mean, there's also like now there's like Mummy on Caphagrigus, so you could hit something, give it Mummy, and then bring in Slacking, get hit with something, and give yourself Mummy, so that you don't have it anymore.
Maybe that was it. It was as soon as Caphagrigus came out, you bring in Slacking and Pursuit,
Yeah,
so you're guaranteed to get Mummy.
yeah. That's
I
probably
think
it.
okay,
Because
that might have
you
been
were
what
a
I was
big fan
thinking.
of some lower tiers back in the day, like I was. Well, actually, no, you weren't
Yeah.
really.
No, I played mostly OU, but I do know
You
that
just built
yeah, that
bad
was a
teams.
stretch. I had to, no fucking dragons, boy,
All right,
got me up the ladder.
all right. Here's another interesting one. I'd say.
I personally fucking hate these three. I
Really,
respect that Shedinja's got like its little niche, like it's cool, you know, you got hit with a certain type. It just always pissed me off. Same with Ninjask with its goddamn speed boost and everything.
is it
Like
just
it
me
just
or does it
annoyed
look
me.
like Ninjask is using double team right now?
It does.
All right. Well, so I used to like using these guys a little bit. I was always a big
Okay.
fan of trying to use shit. In fact, I did have a run where I used Shedinja.
Didn't you do like a bug only run?
No, well that I have done those, but that wasn't the
Was
run I
that on
used
fifth gen?
Shedinja.
Okay.
There was a run I did with a buddy where we picked the teams out before we started,
Okay.
and Shedinja was one of the ones that I ended up using.
Okay.
Um, all right, but I'm gonna say Nincada down here because he sucks the
Yeah.
most. I'm gonna say I
Garbage.
gotta give some kind of
Ninjask is
respect to
pretty good if
Ninjask.
you can get like a protect off.
Yeah, yeah. So I gotta give him
Yeah.
some kind of respect. And Shedinja, I'll put with him just because
Fucking
the just what he does.
yeah, you gotta respect the whole one HP thing.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of
pay a
cool.
little respect. Pay a little respect.
Hmm.
All right.
Wismer, I personally could not give a flying fuck about.
Okay, I'll put him in
But
D.
talk to me about Loudred and Xcloud.
I love Xploud.
I do too, and I think that Loudred's just goofy looking enough that he's got to be like a B.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
Yeah,
Because
I'm good with that.
I totally agree with Whismer. He's whack. Loudred has always been a Pokemon that I loved, even
I think
though
he's fun. He's not amazing, but he's fun. You know.
yeah. He's
If I remember correctly, he's got like decent coverage. Like I'm pretty sure he gets like
he's
flamethrower and
he's
stuff.
got insane coverage special. Like I mean,
Okay.
now it's like Boom Burst. You get Surf, you get Flamethrower, you get
Hell yeah.
Ice Beam. I think I haven't seen one used in a long while, but I do know
Yeah.
that he gets
I think he's low
some
tier
pretty
like
good
as far
moves.
as competitive, but I like him.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's cool.
I agree.
I'm about it.
Loudred is a dumbass, but he's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
These are two Pokemon that I fucking love.
I like both of them a lot,
I
especially Harry.
I use Hariyama in basically every run I have of this game.
He's got hands that are ready to clap cheeks at any point in
They're
time,
ready
you
to
know?
clap cheeks, and by that we mean everybody's cheeks. Do we go
Exactly.
S tier for Hariyama?
I
I
I don't know
think.
that he's
See,
that good.
I also don't think so. But to be fair, our criteria for this is so vague at this point that I think he deserves it. You know?
Okay, all right, fair enough. I am thinking maybe we bump Grovile and Mudkip down to A.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because I feel like we really do need to leave S for respect for like things that are good as well as like things we like. And I think that
See,
Blaziken,
I think
Breloom,
no, no.
and Hariyama can all hold their own.
I think that's a stretch because it would be so fucked up to have S tier be, oh, you're only allowed in this tier if you're a genuine threat to everyone else in the tier.
Yeah,
Like that's kind of slimy. Like I would say, like the way that you love Grovile,
yeah.
he deserves to be an S tier. The way that I think Mudkip deserves to be an S tier, he deserves to be an S tier. Because
Okay.
certainly there's going to be some other Mons down here that definitely don't deserve to be an S tier, but I will
But they're
overrule
gonna
you
end
and
up
put
there.
them in S tier.
How dare you?
I don't. Oh, there's one I know. There's one I know right now.
See, I don't have a problem with Armaldo, so that's fine.
You weren't supposed to. In the video you'll see, but you can't see my mouse in the video.
Oh, okay.
You can see me move Pokemon, but you can't see my mouse. But
Gotcha. Well,
Armando's S tier. All right, so
did
I'm
I
thinking
say Armaldo?
you
No,
did.
Armando's not it. It's Armando. Fuck, whatever.
I'm putting Makuhita B
Okay.
because it's Makuhita and I love him,
Yeah,
but
on board.
he's just not A tier enough.
He's not.
Hariyama's
He's not.
S tier, but he's just not A tier enough. All right, Azurill I think is dumb.
Yeah.
D
Eh.
tier.
Nose pass. I can't stand.
Nose past D tier.
I'm okay with D.
He sucks. I'm
Skitty and garbage.
D tier. Fuck him.
Couldn't give a fuck. Sableye was always kind of cool just because he was a ghost type before he got the bullshit like trickster or whatever.
Prankster.
He's real annoying now. You just gotta respect that he's like the only ghost type in this game, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll put him C because
Yeah.
I also don't like him. Now, if we were doing megas, which I'll do at the end,
Mhm.
Mega Sableye is dummy busted.
Well, with Trickster bullshit, regular Sableye pretty fucking
I don't
busted.
actually think that regular Sableye gets Prankster.
Yes, he does.
He gets Kenai and he gets Stall. No, you're right because this one gets Magic Bounce. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still
Sableye,
putting him.
I hate, but you gotta respect. I'm
I'm
good with C tier.
I'm putting him in C because I don't like him otherwise. But
Yeah.
now Mawile is somebody that I
Mawile,
used to like.
I like him. I think he's a B tier.
I think he's a B tier as well.
I think he's got a really cool design.
Yep.
Didn't he get like an ability that like doubles his attack power,
So
some shit like
that's
that?
Mega Mawile.
Oh,
Gets
gotcha.
huge power. Which
I like Mawile. I fuck.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. All right. Aeron.
See, I'm not a fan of the first two Evos, but I do like the last
You
one.
do like Aggron? You think Aggron's A tier? Because
I
he's
think Aggron
probably
could
A
be
tier.
A
I
tier.
think he's probably A tier. Now I personally do like Aeron a lot because he's really cute, little guy. What game is it? Pokemon Battle Revolution, maybe? The way that
Okay.
he just bobs his head a little bit back and forth,
My
super
second
cute.
favorite PBR.
Super cute. I don't like you. But Lairon, I'll go ahead and put him in C.
See, I prefer Lairon over Aeron,
Really,
but that's just me.
I'm
I
trying to.
think Aeron's too small to like look aggressive or anything.
I know, but he's so cute. Now this is
I
one that he's just so cute. I'm trying to remember if it's Mystery Dungeon or not. Not Mystery Dungeon. Uh, Battle Revolution, where he's just like bobbing his head back and forth real lightly. And he's just so cute
I
when he
don't know.
does it. I just have to.
I think
That's one I'll
uh,
overrule on. That's one
okay, that's fine.
I'll
That's
just say.
fine.
If there's any that you feel that way about, you let me know.
Yeah.
Even though we already took care of
Oh,
him.
I'll let you know.
Even though we already took care of him. Okay, who do we got next? We got Metatite.
Meditite. I, I think Meditite's average. I like the line in general. I like Metacham, but I think Meditite is underwhelming
So
by itself.
I think this is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go ahead and put Metatite right here. And we'll go
Okay.
ahead and put Metacham right here.
Okay, I'm on board.
Because I do agree. I think Metacham is cool. I've never really been a fan of using it, even though it does
I
get
don't.
huge power.
I don't think I've ever used it, but I like it. You know,
Actually, I will say Mega Metacham is one of my favorite megas.
looks like he can clap cheeks.
He does work. I really do like him. But
Nice.
all right, Electric Manectric.
I personally love this line.
Really,
Electrike is really annoying to encounter constantly in the wild, but he's got a goofy looking sprite. I feel like he's a C.
Electric.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Manectric, I personally love. He was on every single one of my. He gets decent coverage. He's got flamethrower. He's got T-bolt. Like you have to give him a good hidden power, and he can fuck. So I think
And he
B.
can fuck. All right, I'm okay with B. I'm okay with B, mostly because of his design. I think is really cool. The color scheme that they use, very clean. Always that powder blue and yellow. Always looks really good.
I like it.
Not a big fan of him just generally, but I'm cool. I'm cool with doing this.
I think he's pretty good.
Now we got these dumpsters.
Most annoying Pokemon in this game potentially.
D for dumpster. No, maybe followed up directly by these two.
Yup, on board.
Never. I mean, I always disliked Volbeat, especially in competitive, because it had Prankster and was cancerous. And I don't know if you remember, I used to play a lot of NU. Back at the end of Gen 4 and the start of Gen 5.
Uh-huh.
Super cancer. Hated that thing.
Yeah, not good. Roserade, I feel like you got to give or Roselia. Yeah,
Roselia.
I'm sorry. I feel like you got to give respect just because of Roserade.
I love Roselia and Roserade. I don't know if you've seen
I-
Roselia's shiny.
I've not.
It becomes more of a white, like a silver, and then it gets a purple leaf and a different red leaf, I think. You can look
Go
it up.
ahead and Google that.
I think it's one of the best looking shinies because it pays good homage to what I feel like it should look like in terms of like the leaf colors or the flower colors. I think it looks great.
I'm literally only getting fucking Pokemon Go snapshots.
For a second, I was afraid that you were going to say some questionable things.
Oh God, no. Oh, it's a black flower.
That's what it is.
Oh, I fuck with that.
I love
Hell
it. I love it. So I think
Hell
at least B tier. If we
I
had
like
Roserade, I'd probably put Roserade in A, but I think Roselia
Yeah.
is a good B. I actually
Yeah, I'd
used
agree.
I think the reason I love Roselia so much is I used her in a run where I didn't evolve her deliberately because I was
Well, her
trying to.
evolution's not in this game, right?
Well, no,
Or
no,
are you
not
talking?
in
Are
this
you talking
game.
about
I'm
a
talking
different?
in a
Gotcha.
XY, I think,
Okay.
because my goal was to use the most mediocre team that I could. So it ended up having Roselia. It had Dunsparce. It had Stunfisk. It
Fucking
had, I
Dunsparce.
think, a Lapras, which was probably the best conventionally mon on the team.
Mm-hmm.
But Dunsparce and Stunfisk lit it up. Those two were really good.
I
Okay,
remember you talking about that team,
okay.
the
Um,
Stunfisk, if you
I
will.
wish I wish you remembered more of it than I do because I lost. I don't think I have that game cartridge anymore, or I reset it
Oh,
and I have like a different set of mons on it. But I can't remember what the last two guys. Oh no, I do. Vespiquen was on the team.
interesting.
That
I
thing
always
sucked.
really.
I liked
That's
it because it was like it was different because because I had what bug move, rock, power gem, probably a flying move, and then heal order.
okay.
So it was like good coverage, but it died to everything.
Yeah, I always thought it was a cool mon. I never thought it was good. I just thought it
Yeah,
was interesting.
yeah. Anyway, we should get back to our list. We should get back to our list.
Yeah. Gulpin, I say can fuck off, but I don't remember its evolution's name, but I love it.
Swalot. I was a
Yeah.
fan. I always tried to use them. Um, but then I got
I
sick of using Gulpin. So
yeah.
I think
I
C
don't yeah, I'm okay
because
with that. I think he's average. I kind of like him, but he's not great, and I can respect that.
I would much rather use a Muck in game than I would use Swalot because I feel
See,
like Muck
Muck to
gets
me is
good.
just like Team Rocket, and I don't like it.
You feel that way about Weezing too?
Yeah.
Because I think Weezing's. I like Muck and Weezing a lot. Those are two guys that I would use.
I'm not
But
a fan. I'm going to contradict myself directly now and say I fuck with is it Sharpedo? Even
Carvanha
though
and
he's
Sharpedo.
a yeah, even though he's a, Team Aqua or Team
Yep.
Magma
Yep.
mon or whatever,
Yeah.
I
Well,
still like him.
this is.
Carvana,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go.
I think that Carvana is a D or a C. I would put Sharpedo in
Really?
B.
Really?
Yeah, I like Sharpedo. I think he's cool. I like the whole
No,
speed boost.
I can. I'm just trying to make sure. I think I really have. I always loved Carvana's design.
I think he's kind of cool. I
I
mean,
think
he's a badass looking fish.
I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna put Sharpedo in A. You know what? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. We're gonna do what you said.
Okay.
I just can't put Sharpedo in A because there's no way he's on the same level in my heart as Xploud,
Yeah.
Aggron.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if we had a B plus tier, he'd probably be there.
Yeah.
If we had something between A and B, he'd be there. Same
Yeah.
thing with Carvana. I don't want to put him in C tier, but he's definitely not as cool as what's in
Yeah. I
B.
don't. I don't think he's a B tier. I also don't think Lanoon's a B tier, but there we go.
I don't think Zigzagoon should be either, though.
No, because Zigzagoon's got the pickup. I
Yeah,
think
but
he's
Linoon
super
Linoon has
overrated.
pickup too, I think.
Yeah, but Linoon sucks.
Yeah, but Zigzagoon also. All right, well,
I'll leave him in B tier.
I'll
Leave
give,
them both
no,
in B tier.
I'll give him some respect because Zigzagoon's the original HM slave.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh shit, my thing just popped up in the bottom, so you can see that my buddy Rivenol is playing Dota Underlords, but whatever.
It's been doing those Steam notifications.
Oh, has
this whole
it? I
time.
haven't even, I
Yeah.
haven't even noticed.
Yeah.
All right,
Whalemore and Whalelord. I
this is
have no opinions on either of
you have
them.
no opinions, huh?
None at all.
Okay. This is another line that I've always liked, but I never really used because you couldn't get Whalmer until you got to the 7th gym,
Mm-hmm.
and Whale Lord you got at level 40, and like they never had any really good coverage.
I do respect a good derpy looking Pokemon, and I think Whelmer's pretty derpy. But
I
that's
think
really my only opinion
I think I'm
can
gonna put them
share.
both in C because I agree. Derpy, Whale Lord, big ass bitch.
Hmm.
I think C's fine. I think C's okay.
Okay. I personally have always liked Numel a lot,
Really?
so I would say he's a C at the very minimum.
Okay.
He's just a kind of an interesting fire type. Camerupt, I wouldn't maybe put any higher. I think that they're pretty much on par.
I'm gonna put Camerupt in B. Camerupt's one Pokemon that I really like. I always love him in Pokemon Go.
Okay.
I really put in a lot of hustle to catch a lot of Numel.
Hmm.
And low key, I think this is even because Carvana, Sharpedo, and then Numel, Camerupt.
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah.
that I feel the same way about those. Now the Megas I feel totally differently about this piece of shit. But
Wow.
that's not for here nor there.
I have a soft spot for Torkoal. I think he's one of the coolest fire types they've ever made. I don't know why.
Okay.
I think I just like him because he's a turtle. I would put him in B tier.
Okay. See, I don't have so many strong feelings. Honestly, I have some negative feelings because I hate battling Flannery because
Yeah.
of her Torkoal. But Flannery is pretty hot, so we'll put Torkoal in B. That also lines him up with Pelipper because Torkoal now has Drought,
Oh, okay.
so it's pretty balanced in that sense. So I'm very happy that we were getting some symmetries, just like Sharpedo and Camerupt.
Torko also got pretty fucking good in Masters once they released the sync grid.
Oh
He's
yeah,
pretty disgusting. Like
shit.
even with
I
a,
think.
a one bar, like one stamina ember, like he can do some damage, which is surprising. I personally have not done anything with the sync grid, but from what I hear, he's pretty good.
But
Pretty
you
good.
you've still been playing though, right?
I have still been playing, not
Okay.
nearly as much. I get my
Uh huh.
daily logins, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, I mean, as
I
long
did
as
do
as
some.
long as you're doing it, right?
I do the grinding for the new events. Like I
Did
finished
you see
the.
Sabrina just came out?
I did, yeah. I did do a pool on her and didn't get her, so
Tragic.
whatever. I usually do like one per event just to throw some gems at it, see what
Gotcha.
happens.
Gotcha.
But oh
Well,
well. Who's next? Spoink.
next up, Barlton Charlton playing Rome Total War.
Charles.
Next is Spoink. I
I,
think
I
Spoink. I want to hear what you have to say.
I was just gonna say I think Spoink's cute. I don't really like Grumpig.
I think I'm gonna put
I don't know
Spoink
how
in
good they
B
are.
because
Okay.
I do agree he's cute. This is most of these have a lot of factors going into it, but this is only because I think Spoink's cute. I don't think it's very good because it's not,
Hmm.
but I think very cute. Grumpig,
Yeah, I
Grumpig,
would
I'm putting
say
in D
yeah.
because
That's
I
fine.
I like Spoink just as long as it takes me to evolve him, and then I hate him.
Yeah. Spinda, I have like PTSD from by getting fucked up by superpowers. So I don't know. I don't really like the design of it, but I respect that it could wreck a team if it
I'm
really
gonna
wants
yeah, I'm
to.
gonna I'm gonna put him in C.
Okay.
I kind of like Spinda. I feel like he would be the kind of mon that I would put on the team that I had Dunsparce and Stunfisk on, which is
Does he
which is a
get,
good thing.
does he get an evolution later? Is that
Negative.
Earthspring?
No, that's no.
No.
Teddy Ursa
Oh no,
evolves
that's
eventually.
Teddy Ursa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never
Yeah,
mind.
no. Spinda is just his own dumbass self.
That's
In the
probably
C tier,
best.
I think he deserves. Okay. All right.
Um,
This is a pretty notable line.
yeah, I only think it's notable once you get to fucking Flygon though.
You don't like either of the others? I think I really like. I don't like the drastic change between Trapinch and Vibrava, but I
I
think
was just gonna
Vibrava
say
is
that.
pretty cool.
See, I've never once used this line
Really?
because for the longest time I did not know that Flygon evolved from Trapinch. So I
You'd be like,
hated
ew,
Trapinch because
Trapinch.
it's
And
like a
then you'd see
common mon.
Vibravas and Flygons. You'd be like, where are they? Where can I
Yeah,
find
I'd
them?
be like, how do I get those? So I really like Flygon. Have never once used it in game, but I think that's at least an A tier.
I agree. I agree with that.
I think that Trapinch is cooler than Vibrava, honestly.
See, I feel like I'm going to end up putting these both in C tier.
Okay, I can deal with that.
I think that I do prefer using Trapinch over Vibrava because
Hmm.
Trapinch has like a base like 110 attack stat
Hmm.
and Vibrava's doesn't have anything better than like 85.
Okay.
But I do really like Vibrava's design. I think it'd be one of those ones where it'd be fun to have a Vibrava in real life because it's not a big ass Flygon, but it's just like
Hmm.
this cute little dragonfly guy, you know?
See, there's some evolutionary lines that like make sense. Like I feel like Trico to Grovyle to Sceptile is like that's a rational like evolution, or like Roselia to Roserade. Like
Yeah.
that makes sense. That just looks like it got more powerful,
Yeah.
but it keeps the same like basic color scheme, basic
Hmm.
design. Trapinch to Flygon.
No, I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I am saying that I don't think it matters enough for me to change these opinions.
No, no, I'm not saying you should change the
Gotcha.
tiers how they are. I feel like they kind of failed as far as like making good designs for that evolutionary line.
Maybe.
But
I don't know.
I love the outcome. I think
I
Flygon's
think
great.
I think
So
the issue is that I really like Trapinch. I really like what Vibrava and Flygon look like. I don't know how you could have made it work with different evolutions, like
yeah,
for
no,
each
I
line.
agree. I
But
agree.
the world keeps turning.
Hmm.
All right, Cacnea Cacturn. Low key, Cacturn is one of my favorite grass types in this gen. I think he personally, like in terms of how much I like him, beats out Breloom and Sceptile, but I don't think he's that good.
So I never really got to use any other grass types. I really like
Sure.
Breloom. I
Yeah.
also really like Cacturn, but I
Yeah.
never used them because I was always running Sceptile. I think that Cacturn almost needs to be bumped up to an A, just because, again, he's got that really interesting typing like Shiftry. And I think that he's kind of
It's
better
just,
than Shiftry
I
because
mean,
he's got.
I don't, I think that it's nostalgia playing a big role for me
Mhm.
because I always like Cacturn because he's like, just like he looks like a bigger dickhead than Shifty. Like Shifty just looks like he's yelling at you, but Cacturn looks just edgy, you know?
He does. He looks like real. Well, I was gonna say shifty, but I feel like that's more for Shiftry. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think you're wrong for saying that.
Cacturn just looks like he's mean mugging you, and like he's
Hmm.
got that like weird top part that kind of like covers his
Like a
face. Like you
hat,
don't
you
really
know,
know
like
like what's going on.
I agree.
Like he just looks kind of badass. I think Cacnea should probably be a C or a D.
I think Cagnia is going to be a D tier. The only thing Cacnea has going for it is that it evolves into Cacturn, and that's the end of the story.
Is what?
Is that he evolves into Cacturn, and that's the end of the
Okay.
story.
Yeah. I agree.
Next up, Swablu Altaria.
I like them. I think they're cool.
I think they're okay. I always feel like I liked Swablu, and I always wanted to use Altaria, but it just never felt good, you know?
It is kind of like underwhelming. It doesn't get. I think it only gets like Dragon Claw, right?
I
If I'm
think it
not
gets Dragon
mistaken.
Breath as well,
Okay.
which is base
So I
60, not very good.
actually I feel like it didn't get Dragon Claw until like a later generation or something. So like
Yeah.
I know it had Dragon Dance, but I don't feel like you could do much with it. At least in terms of like when it was in third gen.
I think I'm gonna do this. I think that's about right.
Okay.
Because Swablu is like really. I mean, it's normal
I think
flying.
Swablu could hover between C and D. It may be like a D plus or
Yeah,
like a C minus.
yeah.
So I'm
If there
okay
was a
with either
between,
tier.
I'm okay with that. But I mean, Altaria is just cool, very fun design. It looks like it'd be a fun Pokemon to have. You know, that's cotton cloud looking shit. You know how I
I
like
think
clouds.
it's an interesting take on a dragon type where it doesn't just look like it's here to fuck things up. It's like it's a more pretty design than most dragons.
I agree. I agree.
So I like where it's at.
Okay. Um,
Zangoose always
thank
kind
you.
of scared me as a child. So
Really?
just out of like pure respect for it, I feel like it's at least a C or a B.
I'm okay with C. I think
Okay.
that's about right. I would say probably the same for Viper.
I always kind of liked the Viper. He was like the poor man's like Ekans, you know?
The poor man's Ekans. I would imagine. I personally felt like he's better than Arbok.
You think so?
I mean, kinda.
Okay.
I feel like it got flamethrower. It got some good poison moves.
I feel like it didn't get like a grass move too, like Giga Drain or something.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Arbok has that too.
I feel like he's a C.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We'll put him with Zangoose.
Okay.
Here's a couple of dumbasses.
Yeah, I don't
These
like
ones
him.
are tough because I agree in that I don't like them, but I feel like I used a Soul Rock at one point,
Okay.
and it low key was not awful.
I do kind of like the twins that they're paired with, you know?
Leeson too.
Is that
yeah.
just a Pokemon Masters thing?
No?
Or are they gym leaders?
Yeah, they're gym leaders for this game. So
That's what I thought. Yeah. I kind of like the twins. I would say they're D or C tier.
I think C tier.
Not
I
anything
can't.
higher than C. Like,
I would personally put Solrock a tier ahead of Lunatone if we were in like if we had more tiers to play with. Like I'd probably put Lunatone in something between C and D,
yeah.
and then I'd keep Solrock here because I like Solrock. Don't really like Lunatone.
I think that Solrock, for what it's worth, has a pretty cool design.
Agreed.
I don't love how big like Lunatone's eyes are. Like, there's not really much you can do that's interesting with a crescent moon as your
Agreed,
design.
yeah.
I think Solrock's pretty cool.
Yeah.
As far as the looks of it, I'm
with it.
other than that.
I'm with it. Okay, now we're getting up to some really interesting ones. I think the next like 6 lines are going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
This is another one, much like Cacturn, that I really like Whiscash.
Interesting.
I think he's so goofy, and he gets Dragon Dance, and Grass Knot. I mean, Grass Knot's obviously a special move, but like I think Barboach is D tier easily.
Yeah.
Barboach sucks
Easily
nutsack. But I kind of want to put Whiscash in B tier.
Okay, I can.
Are you okay with that?
I was gonna say C or B. So
okay. I think
we can bump him up to B.
Whiscash is just such a goofy looking dude, but I like truly genuinely love Whiscash. I can't even.
Like I said before, I have a thing for derpy Pokemon.
Yep.
He's derpy. I like him.
Yeah,
He's like here's what I think. He's like the Majin version of Barboach, but he just fucked it up so badly that the M got turned into a W.
He's
that
he's Wajin Sharpedo. you had it set to Wumbo.
You know what? Just for that, put him in A tier.
I'm keeping him in B. I'm keeping him in B. I can't fall through that because of a good joke.
Nah, he can't. Yeah.
Now speaking of A tier, is Crawdont? You don't think Crawdont deserves to be that high? Crawdont is like one of the staple water types coming out of this generation.
I think Crawdont is good. I think that he's B tier though. I almost feel like it's he gets DD too, doesn't he?
He gets Dragon Dance with adaptability.
Which does what? Remind me.
It changes stab to be 1.5 times to being 2 times.
Ooh, that is pretty dirty.
I mean, dark plus water. I mean, water, you have jet, you have Crabhammer, Waterfall, whatever. I can't really think of many dark moves that he uses.
Does he get Night Slash at least, like later on?
I think he gets Night Slash. I don't know if he gets like the good ones like Knockoff.
Maybe
or if he got Pursuit.
I don't know.
But he was so standard. He's so standard.
We did put Exploud in A, so I feel like Crawdont could go in A. But I don't know if he's quite that good of a tier. I feel like this is where we need like a B++.
Yeah. I really should have added some middle tiers.
I think we could throw him in A though.
No, I'm gonna stick with B. I'm gonna stick with B. As much as he's probably out of all the Mons in this tier right now, he's probably the one that deserves to be in A the most. Is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Or at least top 2. At least top 2. Maybe behind Wumbo, Sharpedo. But Corphish, on the other hand, I think D.
I was gonna say
C.
I was gonna say C. I liked where you had him originally.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I can support that. Corphish was kind of just whack. Didn't really do.
I just think he's cool, and that's a really good example of like how an evolution should go, in my opinion, as far as like designs. I like it.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Baltoy and Claydol.
So this is a duo that I don't use them very often because I tend to stray from using tanky Mons.
Yeah.
For things that just do hella deeps. But after, I started my Nuzlocke and Sword and Shield. You can catch that on my YouTube channel, aka where you're at right now. And I kind of had some newfound respect for Baltoy.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I think he's that good. I mean, he gets really good coverage. Like Rock, Psychic, Ground, like is a pretty good set of types to have.
I would be okay with going like CB on these
CB?
two.
Okay. All right. I'm good with that. I like that.
I don't think that either of them are phenomenal, but like Claydol's bulky as fuck.
Claydol's
like you gotta give him credit. He takes some hits.
He takes hits. I personally think he dishes them out a little bit too, especially in game. But Baltoy's kind of derpy.
Yeah.
Which is cool. The only thing probably keeping him from D tier is that he's like, kind of just out here doing his thing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we'll do all of these together. So obviously, Armando's one of my S tiers.
You think so?
I do. I've loved Armando for a long time. There's something about bugs.
Armaldo?
It is Armaldo, but me and my boys call him Armando.
Okay, I just had to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, because you did call him Armaldo earlier, and then I said Armando.
And then you fucked me up, yeah.
And then you were like, wait, what? And then you've probably been thinking about it ever since.
I haven't. It kind of slipped my mind until you said it again,
But so last time I used Armaldo was in an egg lock that me and my friend Cam did. I got him to level 40, and he evolved into Armaldo, and then he immediately died. It was the worst shit of all. You know what? It's probably level 30 now that I'm thinking about it. But he literally died as soon as I evolved him, and if he didn't die to sacrifice himself for the team, I would have lost the run because all of my other mons would have died. But
I'm okay with you putting him in S tier because I know we're going to have a fight about another one later.
Okay.
That I'm going to want to go to S tier. So
I'm trying to think of who that could possibly be. Okay.
We'll see. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. If it's Chimecho, you're not my friend anymore.
It's not.
All right, thank God.
Chimecho can die in a ditch.
Chimecho can suck balls. All right, so that's how I feel about Armaldo. I also really like Anorth's design.
He looks cool. I like
cute.
him.
He's really cute. I kind of want to put him in B tier.
I can get on board with that.
He's pretty strong. He's slow as shit, but to me he's super cute. I really, like I said, I really like things like that are bug-like, and I mean this guy is a bug. So now Lilleep, I don't have so much love for.
Lilleep, I think, is a C tier. There's nothing special about it, but I don't think it's total garbage.
I'm okay with that.
Cradily, I would put in B.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I think he's kind of cool.
I mean, he's like a little dinosaur guy. Like, I don't know if you've ever actually like taken enough time to look, but like he's got these little legs, this big ass neck. He's like a goofy looking Brachiosaurus or whatever. Just
something like that.
A cute guy.
It looks like he's like the middle stage between like something that was in the water and something that's trying to be on land.
Agreed.
I like him. I think he's not amazing.
I agree. I think he's a very mediocre mon. But I do like the design. I mean, they usually do a really good job with fossils. I think these ones are the most exemplary kind of that.
I think they're pretty cool.
Yep. All right, cool with that. All right. Feedbass Melodic.
Feedbass, I think, is just dumpster tier, but you got to give it respect for the glow up that it has, you know?
I feel like we kind of we didn't say that kind of thing about Cacnea Cacturn. I think this is a different kind of glow up thing.
Though.
I mean, I would. Look at how dumb this shit looks. I think it's different because Feebas is like... Because, like, Magikarp. I think Magikarp's great.
Yeah.
I love Magikarp because he's so fucking dumb. Feebas, I get that same kind of feel, except this thing is even more... Like, look at him.
He's ugly.
He's seen some shit. He has seen some shit.
He's just ugly.
So that's why, like, I think C tier definitely. Now, Melodic is an interesting one.
Melodic, I think, bumps up to A tier. I hated fighting this thing.
Oh yeah, on Wallace and
where respect is needed. He fucking takes hits. He's hard to take down.
You know, I can respect that. I feel like I personally think maybe between A and B tier.
Okay.
But he definitely gets bumped up. It's like because this thing is so annoying.
Is it like Wonder Scale or whatever that it gets?
Magic
Scale?
Marvel Scale?
Yeah, Marvel Scale. That's it. Yep.
Where it takes less damage if it's affected by status.
Yeah.
So
and
annoying.
It's like slow as shit. You get it paralyzed. Doesn't matter.
Because then it just eats all your hits up, and then it gets recover. So it's just so annoying. Very annoying mon. Very cool. It's a shame that I almost wish it became Water Fairy with the change.
Yeah.
Because I think that this would have been one of the mons that like worked best with it.
Yeah,
because a little bit of coverage would have been nice, or at least stab coverage.
I like what you're doing with your mouse right now that nobody can see. Just so everybody knows, he was drawing a dick.
Barlton Char.
Okay.
I don't think. Oh no, this isn't the one.
No, it's not.
Oh, thank God.
I am very underwhelmed with Cast. I think it's really cool how it changes with the weather, but it's just not good.
It's just really bad.
I think the whole Weather Institute thing with Cast Form could have been really cool, and it was just a giant missed opportunity. I'm very disappointed with it. I would say throw all three of them in C tier.
Well, technically there's 4, because there's the regular plus the 3.
Well, I thought for some reason I thought that 4th was Mega.
No. I mean, I'm just gonna put. I think that
normal, sun, water, and what's the last one?
Hail.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm gonna just move this one because I think that we're pretty much in agreement about all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he gets enough respect to be put into C only because of the whole concept behind him.
Yeah.
But if there was a tier between C and D, he would definitely go there.
That's fair.
Just very mediocre. How is there not a Sandstorm one? What a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I feel like fucking sunlight, rain, and sandstorm are the most common things. Like hail is a
Well,
weird
that's
choice.
because hail. That's because ice types generally are bad. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's its own thing.
Fucking glalie.
Whoa! Don't disrespect my guy. All right.
I hate glalie.
Cuckleon. I personally think he's C at best. I would probably put him in D, personally.
This is another one where the way he was introduced. Sorry, I'm chewing on ice while we're doing this now. The way he was introduced with the whole like being invisible thing, I thought was really cool. And I was like, I gotta catch me one of these. And then I was so disappointed with him.
Yeah,
that I kind of think he's just dumpster tier.
That's so okay. I'm convinced now. He's one Pokemon that I caught once and then just like, why? Why did I even try?
Yeah,
he's so bad.
Yeah, I think he's got a cool design. Love the whole invisible thing.
But I seriously don't think that's enough to bump him to seed.
No, I don't either. I think he's dumpster.
All right, I'm glad we agree. Okay. Shuppet line, Shuppet Bayonet.
Don't like Bayonet's design at all. Really love Shuppet's.
Okay. I agree with Shuppet's design. I think Shuppet's really cool. Now the question is, he's probably C. He's probably a C tier.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't put him on the same line as Aron or Anorith.
Oh my god.
What?
I still don't like Aron, but I'll give you one. I'll let him.
No.
Keep him there.
We'll move him down.
No. You can keep
no.
him there.
No, it's fine. No, because it's based off of cuteness. That's all it's based off of. So like, I have no problem putting him down. If there was a BC tier, I'd probably put him there.
Okay.
But that's fine. I'm okay with this. As long as he's not like too, like as long as people aren't too far from what they should be, I'm content.
Well, this is so subjective that it's like
exactly. So what
you and
matters,
I made
really?
these lists separate, they would be so different.
That's true. Well, I wouldn't say they'd be so different. I'd say at least half of the Mons would be about right.
I think that there would be like maybe 65% of the Mons would be the same tier plus or minus one.
Plus or minus, as long as we had like a middle tier between S and A middle tier between A and B. Because I think that there's like some Mons, like without you here, certainly I would have changed where Crawdon was. I probably would have put him up a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have put him down maybe a little bit.
I like him where he is actually.
Okay.
I like him in B.
Sure. Okay. Well, maybe it's just like, I don't know. We'll just keep going though. Bayonet.
How do you feel about Bayonet?
I mean, I always. So here's the thing. I'm really hoping that Dusclops wasn't the one that you really liked because I liked Bayonet more than Dusclops, even though I know Bayonet's worse.
Dusclops is not the one I'm pulling for, but we're getting close.
We're getting close. So
Bayonet, I think, just always kind of scared me. It's got a creepy ass face. It's on a witch's broom. I just never liked it.
We'll put him in C tier with Shuppet.
Okay.
He's not good. I mean, I think Mega Bayonet was okay. I feel like he got. I feel like he got.
I don't know anything about it.
I feel like it was like something about it got it banned, but I can't remember what. If that is true, I can't be sure.
Sounds about right for a Mega.
But I agree. I agree about Bayonet. Very, very. It's kind of weird design, not very appealing, kind of spooky.
I don't think the evolution makes sense as far as design looks.
I think the point about it is Shuppet is a puppet and Bayonet is a marionette, which has the strings above it, so you control it from there. To me,
I think that Shuppet fits more in with the cast form line as far as designs go.
Maybe, perhaps. All right, Dusclops and Duskull.
Yeah, I actually think Dusclops has a pretty cool design.
I think he probably deserves B.
Yeah,
because he does have a really cool design. I hated using him for the same reason I didn't think I liked Claydol, because he's just bulky and he doesn't do damage.
Yeah,
the only way that
Violate on that bad boy, and boy is he hard to take.
I mean,
down.
you literally I feel like the only way he does damage is Curse,
Pain Split.
Great, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Curse playing split, great. I mean, he's fine. I think he's like we said, very cool design. I like very spooky and not like creepy spooky like Bennett is.
Yeah. He looks like he could be like a hard hitter with that design,
Yeah.
but he's not.
I mean, I would also say that Klops is better than Dusk Noir, but that's another tier list for another day.
For another day. Okay.
Duskull, how do you feel about C tier with him?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think there's nothing special about it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But now we get to the main event.
Is this really the one?
Tropius.
Is this
that
really the
banana
one?
neck boy is an S tier for sure.
Are you serious?
I think I remembered now. This was my flyer. I'm pretty sure he learns fly. I think he's got the dumbest fucking design anybody could ever come up with. Like, why are the bananas hanging from his neck? Is that like the little turkey like gullet thing? Who knows? He's like a dinosaur, but he can fly, but he doesn't look like a velociraptor.
I'm so upset about this that I'm considering moving Armaldo down.
You're considering what?
I'm considering moving Armaldo down. Because Tropius is so bad.
Tropius is bad, but I love him. Let's put him in A.
All right. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with A because he is a goofy guy. I used to catch him too. He used to be my flyer in the mid-late game.
Mm-hmm. I think he's hilarious. I think he's underappreciated. I know he's not S tier, but I think he deserves everybody's respect and love.
Okay. All right. We'll put him where he is. Chimecha, we don't have to talk about. Absol,
I always thought looked really cool and really emo, and know I'm on board with that. But I think he was just kind of underwhelming.
I 100% agree.
Like, better moves and stuff and better abilities late game or later generations. I would say he's B or C. Take your pick. I think he could fit into either one.
I think he's C tier. I feel like the stigma that came with him at the start of his existence, being no coverage whatsoever, late game catch, and the fact that he
also was Dark only like special at the time, and I think he had like Night Slash or something, so he was just unusable.
Well, Gen 3 didn't even have Night Slash as an attack.
Oh.
So like the best Dark move, or one of the best Dark moves right now, wasn't even in existence. So I mean, he was overall really underwhelming.
Yeah,
and I think that's really kind of just stayed. Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think if there's anything keeping him from being D tier, like Chimecha, it's how cool his design is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If there was something between BC, I'd probably put him there. But
yeah.
But I think he should be there.
Yeah. Oh my god, the fucking
hate why not?
Yeah.
Fucking hate why not? Dumpster.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Snowrunt, I think is kind of cool.
I agree. I think I'm gonna put him in C though.
Okay.
I think he's
I
really
think Glalie belongs right there next to him in C.
If we had Frostlass would definitely be higher.
I like Frostlass.
But I'm okay with this. Now Mega Glalie
just looks goofy.
I think I've actually always liked. I mean, I really like Frostlass, so by extension I've ended up really liking Snowrun.
Mm-hmm.
But Glalie is another mediocre ice type. He's kind of falls under the Absol thing.
Yeah.
But instead of being super cool, he's just kind of cool and just like a little bit better, you know?
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of like Silence of the Lambs with like the mask thing that he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how his teeth kind of look in this spread, at least.
Sure. Yeah, I get it. All right, I feel like this is going to be one that brings a lot of indecision between us.
I don't care for any of them. You could throw them all in C tier and I'd be happy. Maybe Walrein into B tier. Well, you know what? Stallrain's real.
Shout out Stallrain. All right, this is what I'm going to do, okay?
Feels cute.
I'm putting Sfeel in. I want to put Sfeel in A, honestly.
Really?
Because he's just so goddamn cute. But I'm gonna put him in B tier.
But don't fall into the trap that I was going into early on in this list and saying he's cute, he needs to be high.
That's true. I'm gonna put Celio in D tier.
Okay. I think if you put Sfeel in B, then you gotta put Walrein in A.
I think I gotta put I'm honestly okay with that. I think
Walrein
Walrein
is good.
is one of those mons that like I wish I used more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think his move pool is amazing. I know he's slow. He's like a pretty tanky guy. Does a lot. I've seen a lot of like sleep talk sets. I feel, but
He's a staple on a hail team, though.
he's just a guy. He's just a fucking guy. You know.
Yeah,
I really
he's,
like
he's
him.
goofy looking.
I just
I think
really
he
like him.
belongs where he is. Yeah.
The Clam Pearl chain evolutions.
I did not fucking know that Clamperl evolved into those two things.
At all?
Yeah, I had no idea. I can't even think of the names of them. I know the one's Shell Smash.
The Shell Smash. Well, they both I think get it.
What's the last one?
Gorobus.
Yes, that's it.
Huntail and Gorobus.
I feel like Gorbis needs to be higher.
Why? Because of Shell Smash?
Yeah, because he's the staple Shell Smasher
Of the PU tier. Is it does it Smash Pass? I think you might be right.
I think it does.
It's not getting anywhere higher than C tier.
That's fine, but I think that it needs to give the Smash and Pass reserve.
Huntail pretty dookie. Clam Pearl I'm putting in C only because Deep Sea Tooth gives it like over 600 attack. And it gets Shell Smash and it claps cheeks.
Is it another thing that Misty also uses, or am I crazy?
You're crazy, I think.
Okay.
We're just going to go
I believe you.
Relicanth, only good for making sure you can get the Reggies.
Mm-hmm.
I personally say D. Well, no, I'm going to say C tier.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
I think I almost used to use it in the NU tier because it had Head Smash with Rockhead.
Yeah.
So it didn't take the damage. Now, this next one, on the other hand, Dumpster.
Love this garbage.
More like Dumb Disc, am I right? All right, so now we get to a lot of really, really interesting ones.
Yeah. Bagon, whatever the fuck it is,
yep.
I think he deserves to be a B. I like him.
You think
he's
B?
Cute.
You think B?
He's cute. Yeah. He's cute. I don't know how good he is, but I really like his design, and based off of what he evolves into eventually, I think that he deserves to get some.
You really think he's cute?
I do, yeah. I really like him.
Oh god, that's so whack.
I think that Shelgon is the weirdest fucking evolution you could ever throw on this guy, and Shelgon's dumpster.
Alright. We can agree on one thing at least. I agree. Shelgon's dumb as fuck.
Salamence needs to be an A tier.
Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that.
If you want to move Bagon down to C, I can be on with that.
I want to.
I think he's like a C plus or a B minus. He's toddling in between.
As long as we know that there's some space. Next time we do a list, we'll do tiers in the middle.
Okay.
That we'll reserve only for Mons. We'll discuss
that we
it
can't quite agree on.
We'll discuss it when it comes time. But that'll be like, okay. Beldum, I feel like Beldum's is it B?
I feel like
A?
I feel like we need to like CBA this line.
You think CBA?
Yeah.
See, if we do that, I think Metang has to be in the middle. Or at the bottom, rather.
You think so?
Because I think the allure of Beldum is that it's like super unique. Metang kind of like loses some of that, cool design. I mean, it's not. Don't get me wrong. Metang's a cool design.
It's got a fucking nose on it,
and it's way better. Sure. And it's way better as far as Beldum gets takedown, and that's it. But I still think Beldum is just cooler than Metang is.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Outright.
For sure.
Now, you think that Metagross should be A?
I do.
You don't think this is an S? You don't think this is an S?
Oh, if you want to go S on it, go right ahead. I mean, Metagross is just good. It's A at least.
I got to put it in S.
Okay.
I'm okay with Menzine, even though it is like a super good dragon.
Yeah.
But there's just something about Metagross Mega would definitely be S. It'd be S plus if it could be, because this is so busted.
Yeah.
But I think he deserves to be an S.
Okay.
Here's another interesting one, I think. I feel like you're the kind of person who doesn't like any of these very much.
Okay, so as far as like in game, I never knew these guys existed. I don't know how to get them. I just don't know anything about them. I really like trio things though. I think they're pretty cool.
Okay. I'm gonna do some moving. I personally really like Regirock's design. I like it enough that I'm putting him into A. He's not the best of the Reggies. That's Registeel, I'd say. But I just really love Regirock's design. Like, it's just like just very crisp. I like the colors. It's great. I like it.
I personally like Registeel's design the best, but I'll let you put that guy in A. That's fine.
I think the thing about it is they all look very good for what their like name is. Like, obviously, rocks, very good.
Yeah.
Steel makes sense. Ice, also good. I just don't like Regice that much.
I don't either. Yeah, his design makes sense for being an ice. I think it could have been cool.
Yeah,
that's all I really
have
have to say
agree.
about the Reggies.
Have I shown you links of the new Reggies that they're dropping in the expansions?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we got a little bit of shit to look at when we're done. But
how about we save that for tomorrow night when we're like together?
All right. That sounds good to me. Because you're gonna go to bed as soon as this video's done.
Absolutely.
All right. Latios.
S tier. I don't think that there's any argument there.
S tier.
I think so. Absolutely.
Right, well,
I kind of just think that all the legendaries are going to end up there.
I don't. Maybe. See, I don't really want to put both of these guys in S. I want to put Latios in A only because it's a defensive version of Latios.
Yeah.
It still has 110 special attack, which is still insane. But
if you were going to demote either of them, I would definitely say Latios.
Okay, I'm going to do it then.
Okay.
I mean, it's still really good. I'd still use it on pretty much most of my teams. I just think Latios is he's just a bigger threat. I just like him a little bit more.
Even with being the more offensive one, he can still take a hit. He's just good.
Obviously, women are inferior, so that's why Latios is going.
Wow. All right, I'm leaving this call.
We're an hour and 6 minutes in, Adam. No one's gonna.
We're what?
We're an hour and 6 minutes in.
Are we really?
This has been a long video. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait. All right, so we're gonna put all these guys together for the most part. Okay, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza.
I think that.
Is this one where they're all S just because?
When perma weather was a thing, unbeatable. I just think that they're all really powerful in their own right.
I agree. Here's my thing.
Really fucking love Rayquaza.
Here's my thing. I feel like up to this point, we've done a lot of personal bias towards a lot of these, which is good. I like that. I don't think all of these should be S tier for us. I think, if anything, I think this.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Okay, let's
How are we gonna let fucking Mudkip be S tier, but not Groudon?
Because why are we gonna let Grovyle be S tier but not Groudon? Because he's your favorite. Awesome. Yeah, I get, and cool. How are we gonna let Hariyama be S tier and not Groudon?
That was gonna be my next thing. Is how
because
Hariyama S tier
because we both have done nothing but sing praises of Hariyama. You're saying when perma weather was a thing back in 2014. Yeah. These guys were all super good. Okay, what about now? What about now?
I don't know about now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're good. Don't get me wrong. The only reason I'm saying Groudon as A tier is because I personally haven't found the same success that I have with Kyogre, and you're saying that Rayquaza's S, no doubt. Which I'm okay with. Yeah. Which I'm okay with.
Yeah. All right, we can put him in A. That's fine.
Kyogre, to me, has been one of those ones that, like, I remember playing, like, Ruby and Sapphire, or I guess Sapphire, catching Kyogre, and then having Calm Mind, Thunder, Ice Beam, Surf. Yeah. And literally sweeping the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Kyogre was insane. S tier for me. Groudon, I mean, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's really good. But he's not Kyogre.
Okay.
He's not Rayquaza.
Fair enough.
Jirachi.
Where are you throwing him?
Well, he's got to be in one of these two.
Absolutely, yeah. Based off cuteness, adorable.
We're gonna put him S tier.
Okay.
Because you're 100% right. Super cute. Super cute. Super Cancer. Serene Grace plus Headbutt plus Thunder Wave plus whatever else you want to.
You can run him physical or special because he can call mine too.
Yep, he's base 100 across the board. You can run him defensive.
Yep. You can do that.
But he's just like, I mean, for the most part, I can't even say that. I would say of all the mythicals, which are the same as Jirachi, Mew, Celebi, Rachi, I'd put Jirachi and Victini as S tiers.
Victini?
Yeah, from from
Yeah,
Black and
yeah.
White. Only
I
just
feel like
because they feel so much more practical to use than all the other ones.
they feel so much more what?
Practical.
Well,
I mean, that's an argument for another day.
yeah. I always really liked Victini, but I think I would probably put him in A tier.
I remember using him in game before because you could get him at level 15
Yeah.
during the campaign. But
Yeah.
but Rachi definitely an S tier. Just a huge
Yeah.
threat. I used to love using. I mean, I still like using it, but it used to be
100%.
insane.
On board. Yep.
And that leaves us with Deoxys. We can do this one separately between all the forms, or we can just say Deoxys generally.
So I don't really know anything about Deoxys other than like he's always in Ubers. I don't think anybody ever uses the regular form though. I've only ever seen like speed and like attack.
So
Much.
Deoxys defense was in OU for a long time.
Really?
Only because it wasn't like a threat like I mean DOA had a like 150 attack and special attack. It was insane. But Deoxys D had like 50 in attack and special attack and then 150 in its defenses. So it was reasonable to keep him. He eventually did get banned because even like a psycho boost coming off of this guy, it was like insane damage.
Yeah.
And like he got spikes, he got screens, like he was just a threat. The other ones were always banned to Ubers, including Dio Normal. I'm gonna say A, mostly because this isn't a Pokemon that you can just use in any game. You can basically only use him in the meta because you're not getting him until post game anyway.
Yeah,
and I
don't feel like I know enough about Deoxys for me to be like, oh, he's S tier. Like if he's S tier, I'd know about him.
I mean, realistically, if we're talking about like a competitive standpoint for all these guys, Deoxys would be S for sure, no doubt. It's an Uber, of course it's going to be top tier, but it's just like it's not like we have a relationship with it like we do with Tropius, like Walrein, like Armaldo, like Hariyama. So I can't give it any more credit than just like a very baseline style.
Yeah.
And I think that is going to bring us to the end. This is the final call of the list. Adam, how do you feel like we did?
If we took like our own personal like emotions and how we feel about a Pokemon out and we were just doing on like how good is this Pokemon, I feel like our list would be pretty different. Our S tier would be a lot smaller.
Maybe.
There's probably 5 that would drop out of S tier if we were going. What's that?
For you?
Yeah, if we were going solely based on how good is this Pokemon.
Yeah, but that's not what this was all about anyway.
I know.
I mean, if we did how good things were, like there'd be every Uber would be an S tier plus like Latios and Blaziken.
Yeah, I feel like we gave a little too much stock to our own personal feelings. Looking back, I don't think Grovyle should be S tier. I still love him, but I think he's more of like an A tier. No, you better put him back in S though. How dare you?
How about that? Do you feel better about that S tier?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think overall we did a pretty good job. I think that we were pretty accurate. There were some that we didn't even consider and just threw in dumpster tier without any defense behind, but I don't think they even deserve our time of day.
I'm looking at dumpster tier right now. Fuck all those guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck all those. I think the one thing that matters a little bit is at the start our criteria was definitely different at the beginning.
Yeah,
definitely
for sure.
Different.
Yeah.
Because as we went along, you know, I see a lot of stuff that like there was a lot of stuff that we gave a lot of respect for, and that kind of I feel like kind of disappeared along the way. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the best word for it. But I personally like our list. I think it's pretty good. There's nothing that I feel wrong about.
Yeah. I feel like with that S tier adjustment, our choices make a lot more sense.
Agreed.
We are still giving weight to how we personally feel about them, but not making that over basically everything else. You know, how we kind of did
I
originally.
mean, let's be real. How we feel about them is probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
So
Listen, Tropius would be S tier if we were going solely based on how we feel about them. You know what? Why don't you just go ahead and move it?
all right, YouTube. Thanks for joining us today. I had a good time. Adam, did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Join us next time when we rate all of our Pokemon waifus. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh my god. Can we record that now?